Hello everyone. Many of you asked for a tutorial about the Azure Key Vault, more exactly how to manage the key secrets or certificates. Today I'm gonna present you a demo on how to use a Key Vault secret when you want to connect to your storage account. Usually when we want to do this to connect to the storage account from our application, the connection string looks as below. Even we have an encrypted credential, the key of your storage account could be compromised. Another way is to use the Key Vault, a secret when you try to connect to your storage account and the connection looks completely different. You will have a reference to the Key Vault and a secret. The connection string will be inside of your secret and you are safe. So let's proceed to a demo. I already have the services that are involved to this demonstration. A storage account, a Key Vault, and a data factory, which has the purpose of data integration project and ETL migrations. So if you want to know how to create a storage account or Key Vault services, please check in the description of this video. I will leave the links. Let's make a quick overview of Key Vault. Here in the main tab you have a DNS name, the pricing tier. Below you have the keys, secrets and the certificates that actually define a Key Vault. Below the access policy that grant access to get, list, delete maybe for key secrets for one application or an user account. Okay, now go to Author Monitor in Data Factory. Click on Author tab, the Pencil tab. Click on Connection to make first linked servers. So let's define first the Key Vault that is already presented in my portal. I will leave the name default, select Azure subscription, select the Key Vault, and here you can test the connection to check if you have access to your Key Vault and create them. I will make a new linked service, but now with my storage account, and to show you a direct connection to the storage account without Key Vault and how the syntax code looks. So this time we will select Azure Storage Blob Service, select the new subscription, the storage account name, as well test the connection to make sure that you have access to your storage account and create it. Okay, now if you have a look at the syntax, even you have an encrypted credential, this could be compromised, as I said before, and this is not the best approach to connect to your storage account. So now you'll make the connection again to the same storage account, but with Azure Key Vault. Sorry. Again, we'll use Azure Blob Storage, but this time we'll use Azure Key Vault. The secret, what I don't have yet, but let me create a new one. For this, go back to the storage account and copy the connection string, not the key, pay attention, the connection string. Okay, paste the connection string in the value and click create. Let me go back to Data Factory and write the new secret that I have created 5 seconds ago. Test the connection, and should not work because Data Factory application doesn't have the right to get the secrets from this Key Vault. So let's go back to the Key Vault go to Application Policy tab, click Add Access Policy. In the secret permission, select Get and List. Add the principal, the application name that will query the secrets, in my case the Data Factory, and click Save. Go back to the Data Factory and test the connection again, and should work. Okay, now let's see the code when you use a secret. As you can see, the connection string looks different. You have a reference name and the secret name, and that's it. You have a secure connection to your storage account, and you don't need to share your connection string. Now what happens if you refresh the key, the connection string from the storage account? Of course, you will lose the connection with your storage. But you can update the secrets with a new version. Of course, this is not the best approach to do it manually, but this key from the storage account can be regenerated by Key Vault using a regeneration period with regeneration period parameter. Microsoft recommends to do this regeneration every 90 days. How to set up this parameter to Key Vault? Please watch this tutorial. I will put the link in description of this video. Okay guys, I hope this information was useful for you. If you have a question, don't hesitate to ask me via comments. I will help you with pleasure. If you find information for today useful, please subscribe to upcoming videos, and see you next time. Thank you.